What it do? What it do? It's your boy Bennett. It's another episode of the NFL Offseason show. And I'm going to let our guests introduce themselves. One by Brun, starting to the man to my right.
Which is me, I guess. Yeah,
That's
I'm
you.
B Strilla. I'm on One Ass Cheek, Three Toes. It comes on Sunday. Will be on Tuesday, starting in August at 8. And I do a various other amount of shows too. So I'm everywhere.
For sure. Mr. Michigan yourself. Let them know where you can find you at.
Find me on X at Riggs928.
And you know we always got my man Ray in the building. Let them know where they can find you at, Ray.
All right. What's up, guys? What's up? Always happy to be here. You can find me on X at GG3Bets Fantasy. You can find me Blitz Sports Media, writing articles, out of site sports, writing articles, Detroit Fan Report, doing this. I stay busy.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir. G. Thank you,
Good
sir.
shit.
And you know how we start off every show. Please, everybody, do us a favor. Please go to Detroit Fan Report on YouTube, go to Detroit Fan Report on X, and now on Facebook. Hit that follow,
Okay.
add us as a friend, and hit that subscribe button. Very much appreciate it.
Ring that bell. Put those
Ring that
notices.
All right, first topic on discussion. We're going to talk about somebody just got paid. That boy Sauce Gardner, him and the Jets just came to terms to a 4-year, $120.4 million extension, making him the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. B.
That's
Spiller,
my guy.
since you are our guest, man, I'm going to let you start off with just how do you feel like he got to deserve the money, man? How you feel about the new
Oh,
contract?
yeah. That's my guy. I've known him since he played in Pal. That's my guy. I coached him in Pal, actually, but that's my guy. He deserves it. Hey, you know what's great about that? Think about this. A lot of people say, oh, Sauce Gardner is getting paid all this money. I said, but think about it. We got the second best corner in the league, somewhere in between there, and DJ Reed. They had to get rid of DJ Reed to pay Sauce. So think that'd be fortunate. So it's
Turn TV down, Rich. Ray, how you feel about
I gotta chill out.
Rich already causing problems.
It sounded like,
That's because you're a Wolverine fan. That's what it is. That's all that come from.
it sounded
Ray,
like
how you feel
Lion
about-
King in the background? It sounded like,
4-0, about to be 5-0. That's all I got to say to you,
We
Ohio.
ain't doing that
Soft.
today. We ain't doing it.
You started it, and I
We ain't
finished it.
doing it today.
hey, what's up?
Hail to the victor.
Victors,
That's why they got
All
me.
right.
Ray,
So,
go ahead, Ray. Let us know about how you feel about the deal, Ray.
I mean, good for Sauce, right? I'll never stand in the way of somebody getting paid. I think more people deserve to get paid like this. Do I think he's deserving of the best cornerback money? Maybe not, but I think he's up there, and everybody knows the trend, right? If you're anywhere within the top 5 or even considered in the top 5, you're going to get the highest paid. And then the next guy is going to get $2 million above you, and then the next guy is going to get $2 million above him, and then whenever your deal is over, it's on to the next. But I did notice that the Jets did sign Garrett Wilson as well, so they signed up both of those first-round picks, which is great for them. It really,
Ohio State.
really, yeah, exactly. Speaking of Ohio State, and it really is a testament to that front office. Not only drafting the 2 guys in the first round, but not having to use, your fifth year option, getting the guys signed. I believe, not to get off topic here, but Garrett Wilson is the first wide receiver ever to get that much money as he got after 3 years and not 4 years. So I mean, they both deserve it. I think they are the staple skill positions for the Jets team. And I think they provide a good foundation, at least on the outside, from the gridiron to the sideline, right? At least
I like how you do your name in there.
Yeah, right. From the gridiron to the sideline, right? So those guys are going to control that whole area on both sides of the ball. So I like it. It's a lot of money, but cap space is only going to go up. And then I believe in 2028 or 2029, the TV deal is up. So that new TV deal is going to be absolutely astronomical. So the cap space is just going to go absolutely skyrocket. And it looks good for my Steelers who paid Metcalf, because now Garrett Wilson got more money than Metcalf, right? So, and by the time they start paying Metcalf that money, there are going to be 10 to 12 more receivers that are higher than him, because he's on the books for $12 million this year. They don't pay him that big money until next year. But good choice. Guys getting their money. We love it.
Mr. Michigan yourself, how you feel about Sauce Gardner getting that big deal, man? Coming the highest paid corner in NFL history. NFL history. That's more than Darrelle Revis, more than anybody. How you feel about that, bro?
I mean, good for him. You know, he's a local boy. You know, so I always root for the local boys. But I asked this question earlier. Could you imagine if Deion Sanders was still playing? That boy would be getting about 40. But hell, also look at Denver. They got Patrick Surtain on a hell of a deal now. That's like a discount.
Oh yeah.
So, but I'm never gonna hate on the hate on guys, or especially homegrown boys. You for the D. I'm never gonna hate.
I got a question for everybody. Do y'all feel like there's anybody in the league that should deserve to make more money than him?
Yes.
Patrick Surtain.
Surtain, I think Stingley, just recency bias. I think Stingley's better. Man.
But that don't count though, because they make like the same amount of money down there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the same amount of money is not more, right? And he said who thinks should be making more than him, right? So I think Stingley should be making more. And I also agree with Surtain, and nobody else is really sticking out in my head. I love that man out in Seattle, Witherspoon. Love him. Give him a couple more years, I think. And that boy's not afraid to hit either. That's one thing about Sauce. He's a little small, right? He'll come up and hit, right? But it's not as clean. It's not as pretty as some of those other boys that'll come up and hit like Surtain and those guys. But I do really like Sauce. I think he's a great cover guy. And if you're a cornerback, that's the end-all, be-all. You want to be able to shut down somebody, right? So.
Yeah, he had a little down year last year. Sauce did. Mm-hmm. But I think
But
that was just because the Jets would just suck.
They don't throw to him. They don't.
Well, no, I'm not. No. What I'm saying is his PFF grade went down last year because he didn't do a lot of. I mean, he did get caught in a couple of good games, and it was just the defense. I think the defense, once Salah left, it went downhill.
Yeah,
as the Jets were going downhill anyway. But the year before, he was spot on.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the money this man would have made if he would have had another great year, like a 5-pick, 6-pick year. Man, he would have been making bank. He probably would have been close to the 35, 36 mil a year.
That's the only thing he don't do is cause turnovers.
So, Rich, as a fact, nobody throws on him. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Rich,
well, okay. I'll give you that, Beast Trailer. Deion Sanders was a true lockdown corner. He still got his.
I don't want to go into that conversation. Because I'm not a big Deion Sanders fan. I like Rod Woodson more. I thought he was more of a complete corner than Deion is. Deion relied on his speed a lot.
Yeah.
He didn't like to tackle. He's a sissy at tackling.
True. Yep.
That is
so
true.
I mean, he's dynamic. I give him that. I'm not taking anything away from Deion. Deion's one of the best. In my book, though, he's like the second best corner in the league ever to play. So
I'm sorry, but I think both of the Woodsons give Deion a run for his money, Charles and Rod. I think
Charles
both of those were. Yeah, man. Charles is an absolute monster, that guy, man.
Well, it goes to like other like quarterbacks or DNs or linebackers, right? It's the same thing. Or wide receiver. What do you want, right? Do you want a physical corner like the Woodsons? Do you want a finesse corner who's going to shut it down? You know what I'm saying? Like, but Rod Woodson. But hold on.
In his prime, that's who I want.
But also, Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson were anomalies because they were all pros and Pro Bowlers at corner and safety. And they went to safety at the end of their year and were still stellar. They basically could have went in the Hall of Fame at two positions, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they wouldn't, but I'm saying, like, they were pick your poison. They were both good at corner and safety.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when you come from corner to safety, your injuries is at the end of the person's career, though.
Some people, I think the elite corner can transfer to safety and be effective late in their career. I don't think every corner can transfer to safety late in their career.
What's up, Yinser?
The man just said,
there he is.
That's
Yinser.
right. Yeah.
That's I think Rob and Charles were better.
That's
than
my
you.
area of the woods. Yeah.
Yep, that's your area, Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Pittsburgh Steelers fan right there. Hey, the question I want to ask on that one though, you say that it's a specific position that they, some corners, all corners are supposed to know how to tackle. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. That's just part of their job description because that's they're the last line of defense. So they have to. I've seen Dion whiff on tackles because he was making a business decision. So I mean, I didn't see Rod Woodson do that too many times. I didn't see him do that ever. Miss on a tackle. I've seen him miss a tackle, but I've never seen him purposely miss a tackle or not go out of his way to not tackle. So
Darrelle Revis didn't go out of his way to miss a tackle with you, though.
Well, Darrelle Revis was he was a good. I still don't think he's up there as corner.
I think he's
top five.
Darrelle Revis didn't have the longevity of these other guys.
Yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm.
See, I disagree because he went and played for the Jets and he went and played for the Patriots and he was a stud with both teams. And you can't say that for a lot of guys. You really can't say that for a lot of guys. Go be a stud for two different teams, whether or not it was. And I know he spent at least 2-3 years with each team, right? At least. I know the Jets, he spent 4, right? Probably at least because he got drafted there and might have.
I think the Pats he was at. I think he was at the Pats.
But again, you're proving what I just said. Because Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, hell, even Dion, they did it for longer periods of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not saying he's up there with those. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that he did it. There's not a lot of people that did it for two different teams that can be all pro level at two different teams. Because the same Revis Island that was in New York just took the tide and went north a little bit to Boston. And that was still Revis Island up there in Boston too. And Belichick did everything he could to make that work. And he did. But we're far away from Sauce now. If we want to move on, we're talking about retired guys.
Hey, right. It's still football talk, man. It's still good to talk.
So before we go to the next topic, I'm gonna ask y'all one by one. Beast, I'm gonna start with you first. It's your guest. Do Sauce deserve the money? Yes or no?
I said that. I said he deserves the money. He deserves the money. It's gonna be. See, the thing about this is he'll get paid. Then the next cornerback, who isn't as good as Sauce, will get paid more money because that's the market. That's what's going to happen. So it is what it is. I think he deserves it.
Yeah,
I've seen him growing up all the way into
these guys.
Pros.
Do they deserve the money? Yeah, absolutely. They wake up before I even roll over the first time. They're in the gym, right?
I'm up.
They got all these things. Hey, I need my sleep with these two boys, man. I sleep as much as I can. And I got lucky. My boys wake up around 8:30, so I take advantage of that, right?
Lucky motherfucker.
So they are dedicated. They deserve every single penny that any owner wants to give them. So yeah, he deserves it.
Rich, do he deserve it? To be the highest paid corner ever in NFL history. Do he deserve it?
But I mean, that's only
give it 2 weeks.
Temporarily, right? Like you can wake up tomorrow and someone else can get it. I mean, look at Jared Goff and Amon-Ra. Shit, they look like steals now, but at the time they were like up there, right? So I mean, but so that's what I do want to point out. I think it is smart when these teams, it's all about timing, right? So you go get them. Yeah, you might set the market, but by the time other people hit it, then it looked like a steal. You don't want to be like the damn Bengals and have the gun to your head and then have to go make a contract decision. Because you could have got Chase for like 30 mil. But you don't let him go get the Triple Crown. You know, you let him come down to where he had to sign.
Let him build his resume.
More than what you even want to.
Yep, they let him build his resume.
So I think it's smart when teams go ahead and get ahead of it and get it done. And then by the time all the cards get placed, it looks like your deal's a bargain.
I'm with Matt Zeller. He did play for the Jets, and you know how bad the Jets been, so he do deserve the money, especially with everything that's going on. Going with Aaron Rodgers, losing Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl pretender. The man went through a lot going on. Yeah, it's bullshit in the Jets, but now they got the right man at head coach to lead this organization.
Sorry, Ray.
Yeah, come on now.
We're not big Aaron Rodgers fans.
No, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
It's all good. It's all good.
He got my uncle at head coach.
I hope he does well for you guys.
Ohio State alumni at quarterback.
He needs the right situation. He needs a place. No, I don't want to get. I'm just going to say one thing about Aaron. He needs a place where he doesn't have to be the savior. In New York, he had to be the savior. In Pittsburgh, we're going.
He had to be the savior.
No, we're going 10-7 without him, and we're probably going 11-6 with him. Right? So he doesn't have that much pull. He doesn't do the win-loss in Vegas. He doesn't move it that much. He might move it a game. Whereas when he joins a team like, let's say, if he were to go join the Saints right now, he moves their win total probably 3 or 4 games because their win total is so low. Do you know what I mean? They don't have a quarterback. So it's like he doesn't have to be the savior in Pittsburgh. And that's
shook.
That's where I think he's going to be all right.
His days of being a savior, even in New Orleans, he ain't doing nothing. He's not that guy anymore. All I'm going to say is I got my popcorn ready. I'm waiting for him and DK to go off the rails.
Historically, Aaron doesn't do well with tall, basically go route wide receivers. So
whoa. You can't say that because he had Devontae Adams, and that's what he did. That was a
Devontae Adams is not a go route wide receiver. That's where you're wrong. Devontae Adams is a route runner, a release wide receiver, I'm going to get open within the first 3 yards wide receiver and just beat somebody. Devontae Adams is not a burner. He is a technician, and that's what Rodgers thrives with. Rodgers does not.
You're still wrong, though, because he made James Jones a stud.
Thank you. Correct me when I'm wrong and acknowledge me when I'm right.
It doesn't. No. When you go over the list of things and you hear everybody, all the talking heads, all the media talk, whenever you get somebody who is DK size, which there's not a lot of, Aaron hasn't had a lot of those guys, right? He does well with somebody who is a route runner who is going to be where he needs to be 100% of the time. Technician, precise. He needs somebody who's going to be on the same page. DK is I'm going to run down the field, throw it up, and I'll catch the ball kind of receiver. He's not I'm going to run 20 yards down, make a sharp in cut, and make that kind of thing. And Greg Jennings is not a go route wide receiber. I
did not say Greg Jennings. James.
No.
Hey, read the screen, Mr. Michigan. That's that Michigan alumni shit. They can't read now.
Second of all, read the screen. Greg Jennings was definitely a technician. He was very good as well with his route running. Aaron Rodgers, he does well. He does better with route runners. That's just the end.
That's why I say I don't know why you guys don't go after Keenan Allen. Because Keenan Allen is a good route runner. He'd be perfect.
Well, I don't think we need Keenan Allen because we have Roman Wilson and Calvin Austin, who are both smaller guys, but are that route runner, technical, shorter, you know what I mean?
But y'all also
guy.
been in the loose training for Greg Jennings from the 49ers too. So.
Oh, Juwan Jennings? Yeah.
Juwan Jennings is pissed off right now.
Be an okay fit, but once again, he's more technical than DK. Don't get me wrong. He's got more route running prowess than DK, but once again, he's not that Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson type that Aaron Rodgers is better with. And he didn't even do that great with Garrett Wilson. But that's because of the laser focus he had on Devontae. So I'm interested above anything else just to see who is going to get Aaron's focus and how he's going to divvy up the targets, especially now that we have two decent tight ends. And then if you count Washington, he's more of like a third tackle. So it's like we have tight ends, and with Arthur Smith, he kind of scares me with Aaron, but we'll see.
Arthur Smith.
I like Arthur. Don't get me wrong.
Arthur Smith, I'm going to tell you right now, Arthur Smith is not running that offense. You know who's running that offense?
Mike Tomlin.
Aaron Rodgers. Mike Tomlin ain't running no offense. Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Mike Tomlin running an offense? No, he ain't. He run that defense. That's the reason why he got Aaron Rodgers, because Ben Roethlisberger was comfortable. He was comfortable with Ben Roethlisberger. He knew all those plays.
You can't explain. Okay, well then explain to me this: why did he keep Matt Canada for 3 years? If Mike Tomlin,
he's a fool.
No, Mike Tomlin has fingerprints all over that offense. You can't tell me that he doesn't tell the quarterback to be safer than safe. You can't tell me that. You can't. You can't
tell me that. No, that's any coach, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Coach.
He had Matt Canada because Matt Canada didn't argue with him. That's the reason why he had Matt
Exactly,
Canada.
Because Tomlin has hands on the offense.
Well, he don't have good hands on offense. He obviously can't work the offense well because offense sucks.
Well,
so
he's not.
If that's the case,
he's not the best at defense either. When you look at
every head coach,
your defense has been winning more games than the offense has. I can tell you that much.
TJ Watt has been winning more games than our offense.
Thank you. I was about to say that TJ been the savior of that defense.
As soon as
defense though.
Because you're right. But as soon as TJ is gone, you look at our record without TJ, and it's pitiful. So you can't say the defense is winning. You can say TJ is winning.
Well, he's part of the defense. So when you got a person, God damn it, Bandit, quit moving shit around, man. You're fucking eyes up.
I'm trying to get y'all on stream. Y'all to focus right now. Let me do my back stream. Just talk. Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, like this, like a bobblehead.
Hey, listen, when you host the produce and edit and everything in the show, then you can tell me what to do. But go ahead, you got it, bro.
At the end of the day, I'll close it with Arthur Smith.
I do produce a lot of my shows. So what?
And produce and host, baby. Go ahead.
I don't like Arthur Smith. I think we run on 2nd and 9 way too much. We run on 3rd and long way too much. I don't agree with everything that Arthur Smith does. I can sit here and give you at least 4 times per game where I go, ugh, like that's horrible, right? But I think Aaron will be better. We were 10-7 with Mason, and
that was crazy.
Arthur will be an offensive coordinator in this league for as long as he wants to be. I do think that since we have signed or hired Arthur Smith, that Tomlin is more hands off and letting Arthur do what he wants to do. Hence the 2nd and 9 runs, hence the 3rd and 13 runs to Cordero Patterson. Why I'm confused why he's still even on the roster. So yeah, I think the offense is Arthur's offense now, but I think in the past, to answer the question that did pop up from the Yinzer. I think in the past, whenever we had lesser offensive coordinators who didn't know or didn't have a lot of experience, NFL experience, or maybe just weren't cutting it, aka Canada, I do think Tomlin definitely laid out the foundation for, hey, we're not throwing over the middle with Kenny Pickett. I mean, we can look at the stats. They barely threw over the middle with Russell Wilson. We can we can clearly say that Tomlin laid out a blueprint that Matt Canada had to follow. I mean,
because Matt Canada was trash. Why the hell would you hold? Why would
exactly.
you?
And
Why
that's
would you
why-
hire a trash coordinator?
because he wanted to
A lot of
control-
things that Pittsburgh's been doing in the last 3 years has been really puzzling to me.
Mhm.
For instance, when they drafted Pickett in the first round, and he played for Pittsburgh, obviously. So they had this, we don't want to make the same Dan Marino mistake, which is bullshit. And then on top of that, Matt Canada was a coordinator for Pittsburgh at one time, and he was crappy with him. So you're going to draft a guy that was crappy with the offensive coordinator you have now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dumbest shit I ever seen in my entire life.
Yep. And you know what?
I was looking at the Lions.
That was Colbert's last draft. Colbert took that draft, and then he said, I'm out of here. And then he handed it over to Omar Khan. And you see everything 2 years later. Kenny's gone. Omar Khan's making that team his own. I mean, Kevin Colbert did not do the Steelers any favor. Not like Ozzie Newsome did whenever he left the Ravens and left them with Lamar Jackson to DaCosta. I'm sorry, but Kevin Colbert did the Steelers no favors with taking, first of all, taking Kenny Pickett, and then in the second round, taking the basket case that was George Pickens. And then, wiping his hands and saying, all right, guys, have fun with that. Here's your here's your most important problem in Kenny Pickett. And then here's your second most important problem in George Pickens. And wiping his hands and running out of there. So we have to realize that it has been a regime change. Kevin Colbert was a very sit on his hands kind of thing. Omar Khan is not doing that. I mean, we can all, and I know that you have this on the topic board for next, not to spoil anything, but I mean, Omar Khan's not sitting on his hands. He's going after people. I mean, when you say Aaron Rodgers isn't going to do anything, well, I mean, who else would you want? You want Kirk Cousins?
I didn't say that. That was that guy down there.
No, I know. That's fine. I'm not, like I said, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just
You
saying.
ain't got to snitch me out.
I was talking about Bandit.
Let me hold on here. Who else do we want? Do we want Kirk Cousins noodle arm in Pittsburgh, in windy Pittsburgh, outdoor? Do we want a noodle arm Kirk Cousins? Do we want, you know what I mean? Or do we want somebody that can at least still throw the ball and at least kind of be a resemblance, maybe 60% of what he was, right? Which is still better.
And Mason and Howard.
Now, don't get me wrong. Before we sign,
27 seconds, then we got to switch the topic because we got 3 more.
That's fine. And right, Bandit, you can vouch for this too. Before Aaron signed, I was the biggest person that said, "Okay, let Mason start. That's fine."
You did.
Let him start. That's fine.
I don't know why he said that, but he did.
It is what it is. I'm not the hugest Aaron fan, but I think he's better than any other decision that we had. I don't want to sit there and watch Russell Wilson run around in circles in the backfield again.
Justin Fields.
That's what I'm saying.
He was my first. Unfortunately, they looked at Justin Fields like he wasn't going to dare go anywhere else. But he said, all right, double dog dare me, I'm gone. Justin Fields, my list was Fields, then it was Aaron, and then it was Mason. Whenever we signed Mason, I said, whatever, that's fine. And then when we signed Aaron, I said, okay, we might win another game. We might win a wild card playoff game just because the guy has been there before, compared to a Mason Rudolph who shit the bed in Buffalo. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's small wins. I don't think the wins are going to stack up enough for Pittsburgh to get there this year. They're definitely playing the comp pick game for next year.
All right. Just made it in time. 5 seconds left. All right, next thing, since you alluded to it, let's talk about it. You feel me? You said your GM or whoever's down there making decisions for Pittsburgh. Making decisions. So they did trade Minkah Fitzpatrick. If I say his first name right, Matrix, what?
Minka.
Fitzpatrick. Got a Warren G. Harding educated. Minkah Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey. So, first off, I'm going to start with you, Gridiron, since Pittsburgh is your team and we're talking about your team. How you feel about the trade? Do you like it? So I think it's an overall win for Pittsburgh.
Did I ever think Minka was going to get traded? Absolutely not.
I didn't.
Whenever you're watching Hard Knocks, who's the person sitting right next to Coach Tomlin watching film? Minka. Not TJ. Not anybody else. Not Joey Porter Jr. because his dad used to be a coach and he's tight with Tomlin. It's not any of those guys. It was Minka. It was Minka sitting at the front of the room looking at the rest of the team side by side with Mike Tomlin. I didn't see it. Minka was the kind of guy that put up dividers around the logo in the locker room because he was sick and tired of watching people walk on it. With all that being said, though, Minka has had a significant decline in play in the past year, 2 years, even 3 years. His first season with the Steelers, he was that ball hawk, that I'm gonna pick it and take it back guy. Just recently, I mean, he had one interception in the past 2 years. As far as that, like, yeah, he's going this way. He's playing different positions. The defensive scheme is a little bit different, right? But you got Beanie Bishop Jr. picking off Aaron Rodgers twice in one game against the Jets. And you tell me Minka can't have more than one interception in 32 games, 2 seasons? It's just, I think the position of safety is a lot less valuable than the position of corner. Now, let's not forget, this wasn't a 1-for-1 trade for Minka for Jalen, because on the surface, a 1-for-1 trade, you would say, why are we trading a young safety, couple years, maybe still in their prime, just need a spark away from reinvigorating their prime, to trading somebody who's 31 years old, 2-time All-Pro, but clearly past his prime, right? Still playing well, but clearly past the prime. That's where the whole Jonnu Smith thing comes into effect, and the Arthur Smith connections. There's always going to be connections with these guys. And just the lack of a number 2 wide receiver in Pittsburgh. I think, and that's what really puts me over the top. I think it's relatively even. I think Minka has a little bit more value than Jalen, but whenever you throw in Jonnu, I think it puts it over the top for Pittsburgh. And I think both of these guys are going to go and be obviously starting for their team. I have heard some words that Jalen Ramsey might be our slot corner. He might be our outside corner. He might be our safety. Tomlin's willing to pick and choose where he goes. So I kind of feel like he's either going to be a slot or an outside corner. It really depends on how Darius Slay lines up. If Slay is comfortable and they feel comfortable with Slay being in the slot, then they'll put Slay in the slot. Because JPJ is an outside corner. He's an outside corner. But if Slay is not comfortable in the slot, then I'm sorry, but Jalen's going in the slot or he's going at safety. Because they're not moving JPJ.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about this trade. I mean, Jonnu Smith had a great year last year, but before that, he was ass. Okay. And then Jalen Ramsey's been fading for the last 3 years himself. So, and Minka is younger. He'll be going on, but really Miami needs something at their defensive back position because they really got a bunch of young rookies starting. They got Iffy. Iffy is a safety, so he'll be joining Fitzpatrick.
If he healthy.
If Jalen Ramsey, I don't know. I think I'd rather have him as the slot corner. If they make him a slot corner, there's no way in hell he's playing safety. You can make him play safety all he wants. He's going to fail in that attempt. Jalen Ramsey is not a safety material. I'm going to tell you. But
I don't know. We just said that when corners get in the career, they do switch to safety.
Yeah.
So
good corners, yeah. You got to be top of the line corner to be getting back to safety.
You don't think Jalen Ramsey was not top of the line corner?
No.
What?
Hell to the no.
Oh my God, you tripping?
He hasn't been good since he was with the Rams.
I said in his prime.
Yeah, this is not his prime.
that's when you switch to safety.
No, good guys that keep playing. Charles Woodson, he was still good at corner when he switched to safety. Rod Woodson, same thing. So those level of corners to me can play that position. Jalen Ramsey cannot. First of all, he's a crying ass punk anyway. No, I'm just kidding. He ain't a punk, but he cries a lot. So I mean, being safety is just, I know.
Slay? What about Slay? Safety.
Slay? Oh hell no! I'd put Jalen Ramsey before I put Slay at safety.
Big play Slay. Oh y'all come. People leave Detroit and then they get to hate. This is big play Slay.
No.
Bro, Jalen Ramsey.
I love Slay when he was in Philadelphia. He's not safety. He's not a safety guy either. He's even less of a safety guy than Jalen Ramsey is.
But real
They're
quick,
gonna have to figure that out. Who is your actual safeties at this moment?
So right now it is Deshaun Elliott and Juan Thornhill.
I like Sean Elliott.
So
Sean Elliott's good.
So Deshaun Elliott just signed a contract, a 3-year, like $34 million or whatever, like that.
I wouldn't give him the bag like that.
He had the highest tackle rate in NFL history last year.
Oh yeah, he'll come up and hit.
Yeah,
That's
he was crazy. He was exactly what Tomlin needed. And then
He does what a safety's supposed to do. Interceptions are just
exactly. And
whatever.
then Juan Thornhill is your center fielder. He's basically like a great value. I don't want to say a great value Minka, because Minka, man, I have a soft spot for Minka too, for how many times I've seen him undercut somebody and take it to the house. Love that guy, right? I don't want to say great value Minka, because Minka's forever in my heart. But Juan Thornhill can get the job done. He was on a Cleveland Browns defense that was very good last year. So if he has a front seven, which Pittsburgh does, he can play center field and he can make some plays on the ball. And I wouldn't be surprised if Justin Simmons gets signed. Justin Simmons is all but begging to play against his former team of the Bengals again, right? He wants to come to Pittsburgh. It's a matter of if Pittsburgh wants him. There are more viable safeties that are available than corners. That's one of the main reasons why I think Pittsburgh won this trade, is because they can go out and sign a safety that'll make an impact. They can't really go out and sign a corner. Maybe an aging Stephon Gilmore. He's still out there. But I don't put him and Jalen Ramsey in the same bucket right now, right? So there's a lot, like Simmons can come in and replace Minka better than somebody can come in and replace a cornerback right now that's on the market. So I think that the Steelers are playing the market. I think that, it's just, I don't think it's a win by any means. I think it's more of a neutral than anything. I mean, we can't really say it's a win. How are we going to say it's a win?
Yeah.
Didn't even play a game.
Right? I guarantee you Miami ain't going to be doing nothing this year. So it'll be a win for you guys because you're going to do something productive with it. Miami's not going to do anything productive with any of that.
I know. Poor Minka going back down to South Beach to rot on the beach.
Right.
At least I'll have a
nice place.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rich, man. How you feel about the trade, man? Who you feel won this trade, Rich?
Man, I think man, I don't know, having two 30-plus-year-old corners in your backfield and Ramsey and Slay, it's kind of iffy for me. I was kind of surprised on that trade, to be honest with you.
So who you got winning the trade?
I think it's Miami.
Okay. Once again, man, appreciate everybody watching, man. Do us a favor, man. Please hit that subscribe button, Detroit Fan Report, man. We back. We'll be here every Tuesday until the NFL season start, man. I mean that on God. All right, let's talk about something else. Ndamukong Suh, man, my boy, stomp on it, has retired from the NFL, man. For real, that was back when Lil Jon and East Side Boys was hype. You feel me? They was stumping people in the club and everything else like that. You feel me? So,
okay,
man.
Yeah,
you feel me? What? How you feel about Ndamukong Suh, man, retiring, man? And what was your favorite moment of Dominic Sue playing for our Detroit Lions?
No, I liked it when he stumped on Aaron Rodgers' leg, to tell you the truth. I hate Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I hope he does. Hate is a strong word, but yeah, I could probably use that for Aaron Rodgers. I hate Aaron Rodgers. It's all the bullshit he got away with when he was playing on Green Bay. But yeah, that was one moment. I remember that. Or the time when he did a lot of his damage against Green Bay. Like he stumped on Aaron Rodgers' leg, and then what did he do? He stepped on Aaron Rodgers' ankle, and he stumped on the offensive lineman. Allegedly. Oh, he stumped on that motherfucker. he stumped on that motherfucker like he stole something. There you go, right there.
You feel me? Ooh.
But yeah, I think those are my. I mean, he played really good defense too, and I think our run defense is really good with him in the middle there. So, with that, we got to the when we played Dallas in the championship, we got screwed on, or in the playoff game, we got screwed on. That was the best that defense has ever played. He had Sue on it. Just to take it, man. Just think if we didn't get Ebron and we had Aaron Donald.
Oh my God.
I like the air Ebron, man. Leave Ebron alone, man. Ebron was cool, bro.
Oh,
Hey, Ebron, my
boy. Ebron. I can't catch the ball.
Thanks, man. How you feel about Dominic Sue retiring, man? What was your favorite Dominic Sue moment when he played for?
I mean, I got his jersey. He was one of my favorites. He was he was all about business. He was a football player. And the crazy thing is, they say off the field, he a total nice guy. I mean, he's dedicated his after career life to helping people out and with their finances and all that stuff. He was a fantastic player, man. If he would have never went to Miami, I was a little pissed off too.
I was too. I was here.
But I get it. But man, he was a hell of a player. Hell, they ended up winning when he went to what was it, Tampa?
Tampa Bay, yeah, Tampa Bay.
He was a guy that you could do a bunch of different things. A guy as big as hell, he even kicked a damn extra point for the Lions.
Yes, he did.
I mean, I remember his rookie year, they used to line him up like a middle linebacker who was blitzing. You could do a lot of things with that guy. He was truly a stud.
He was a strong man.
Yeah,
hey, man. How you feel about Dominic Sue retiring? What was your favorite Dominic Sue moment? Period.
I think every player that is feared on defense deserve their flowers when they retire. So congratulations, Sue. He has a ring. He has a bag. Got a family, right? He's got a purpose now after a career purpose. I don't have a lot of memories of Sue. I mean, obviously, I can sit here and say the stomping on the leg, the stepping on this, the doing that. But what I will say, as being a Steelers fan, there's nothing more invigorating as a fan than watching your defensive player absolutely manhandle somebody on their way to the quarterback. Right? I know as a former coach, as an offensive lineman myself, my eyes gravitate towards the line. Luckily for me, that's where Sue was, right? That's where TJ Watt is. That's where Cam Hayward is. There's nothing that lives in my mind rent-free like Cam Hayward pushing Quentin Nelson back right onto Jacoby Brissett's leg and taking him out the rest of the game. So we got Hoyer. And then the previously mentioned Minkah Fitzpatrick running back for a touchdown to seal that.
Don't forget when my man hit your man's over the head with that helmet.
Nah, hey, man. That's fine. But all I can say is Sue provided that, not only that spark for the team, but that enjoyment for fans that just breathe defensive football. And as a Pittsburgh fan, the last few years, definitely not enjoying the offense when I'm watching it. So everything that I'm watching is defense, and nothing gets me fired up like a tackle for loss, Cam Hayward just absolutely messing somebody up, tossing him to the side, grabbing this dude, chucking him. Nothing more gets me fired up watching a football game than a tackle for loss or a sack. And Ndamukong Suh gave that to a lot of Detroit fans. So congratulations to him on a great career and a ring.
Yeah, he was one of the last. He was like one of the last. I feel one of the last defensive players that played like old time football.
100%.
He's like one of the last gritty guys that played on a defensive line. Because defensive people will cheat, step on you, play dirty just to get to where they got to get to, and that's old time football to me.
That whole Deacon Jones, right off the snap, I'm going to smack you in the side of the head so your eyes close.
Yep.
So I could get that little blink that you do whenever you feel that smack on the side of the head. Man, I remember when I was playing in high school, I remember hearing that from Deacon, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go out there and try it. And that was the best game I ever had in my life, lining up from this guy and him just holding back tears the whole time, because at the snap of every ball, you're getting smacked in the face, and then the next hand is coming right up underneath the chin strap. Because I'm sorry, but yes, it's illegal. Yes, it's dirty. But if you're not going to call it, and if the refs aren't going to see it, we're going to do it. We're going to do it, because that's what defense needs to do. We don't know which way you're running. We don't know when you're hiking the ball. Every little advantage we can get, we're taking it, and we're running with it. And that's why I love defensive football.
I'd like to invite DC, man. He our special guest for today, man. He was running a little late, but
what up, fellas? What's going on?
Man.
What up, dude?
DC, man, let them know who you are and where they can find you at, and we're gonna ask you how you feel about Ndamukong Suh retiring, man.
Hey, man, it's your boy. It's your boy DC. I'm currently from D303 XP. Currently of this podcast called Dynasty Sports Network as well. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Both of those channels. So you catch myself and the other guys out there, man. So make sure you come and show support and some love, man. And thank you, man, for having me on here, man. Detroit Fan Report. You know what I'm saying? Didn't always get the chance to watch y'all guys, man, but when I do watch y'all guys, y'all have some great topics, man. So I very appreciate what y'all do, man. And thank y'all for inviting me.
Appreciate that. So how you feel about Ndamukong Suh retiring, man? And give us your favorite Lions moment with Ndamukong Suh.
Ndamukong Suh, I'm happy for the man. He's been through a lot through his NFL career. He did get a Super Bowl. Let's not forget. Mm-hmm. He did get a Super Bowl. I mean, he went twice. I believe he went twice.
Actually.
Three times. Mm-hmm. 3 times. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, he went 3 times. I believe he won, two? From one of different teams, I'm not mistaken.
He won one.
Won. Okay. But, like I said, a man went through a lot in his beginning of his career, and he's a bad guy. He's
player in the league, voted by the players.
Yeah, all that stuff, man. But this guy, he when he's healthy, man, he was one of the best in the game, man. So for him to retire, to call it quits, like you said, he had his career, at least like you say, this man got a Super Bowl and nobody can never take that away from him. Far as it's a tough one, man. As far as Ndamukong Suh, as far as favorite Lions moment, it's a tough one. He got some good moments, but you can't never forget about the stomp on happened on Thanksgiving. You can't never forget about that. That's always legendary. But I may have to go with that because I can't think of the other ones at the top of my head right now. So I'm happy for Ndamukong Suh, man. He can start his new journey in his life, with his family and everything. So if he decided he wants to be in the NFL media, be happy for him, man.
Appreciate that. All right, let's talk about some little controversy going in the NFL right now, man. Second round draft picks, man, they won't pay too. You feel me? These are guys that felt like they should have been first round picks. Now that a couple people got some guaranteed money, man, they're like, hey, it was like 22 people in the second round to sign right now or something like that.
No, there's only 2 people in the second round that have been signed. 30 other ones haven't signed,
That's what I just said.
including our player.
Let me cloak you. I just said that. Only 2 people signed in the second round. But I know, Rich, I sent you an article. Shout out to Lion Syndicate, man. I got information on him, man. But I'm going to let you get more into it, and we're going to go around the room and how everybody feel about it.
So, I mean, yeah, it's the Houston and Cleveland signed their guys to, guaranteed contracts, which is unheard of for the second round. So, now they all want it, which, hey, I don't blame them on that standpoint. I mean, it's kind of the owner's fault too, man, because they want to go do something different than
open up a bag of worms.
Yeah. And so they got to figure it out, right? I mean, I did look it up. The 2 that did sign, they were the first 2 players in the second round. So is it maybe the first 15 get it? However, which I don't know how they're going to have to, but I mean, I get it though, because even like the number 3 guy, right? So you don't want to give it to him. Well, the two guys in front of me got it. Who makes them better than me? They played the same amount of snaps I've had. I mean, so you can go all over the board with that. As a Detroit fan, like B. Strella said, it sucks because Rutledge, is supposed to be, or Ratledge, excuse me, is supposed to be, probably our starting center. So these are big time reps that he is not able to get. And for a rookie, especially, as a center, Goff hasn't played with a different center in 4 years? So, I mean, it sucks for that standpoint, and any other rookie that, are scheduled to play some big time reps for their incoming team. So it's unfortunate. Selfishly, I hope that it gets figured out real quick so we can get Ratledge up in there and see what he's got, and he can get his feet wet and learn the system, because
it's a part of offense.
The Lions offensive line, depending what you do with Glasgow, whether he goes stays at left guard, goes to center, right guard, wherever, we're going to have a whole new interior.
Yes, sir.
So it's important to have every single guy, because I still consider Mahogany a rookie, because he only played a couple games last year, started.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough, in my opinion, to call you a vet. You don't have a bunch of experience.
Or say you're proving it.
So, I mean, you got a whole new interior. Like, you need these guys to have as many reps as they can. And, they don't play a lot of preseason games. So these practices they're gold.
Be Skrilla. And then I'm going to get to DC. Then get to right.
I blame the NIL. Then I blame Cleveland's stupid ass too. Cleveland's another dumb. Again, let's go ahead and do some guaranteed money on somebody in the second round because it hasn't been done before. Just like they gave all that money to Deshaun Watson. Where'd that get him? and mess everybody else up in the process, signing their quarterbacks. Cleveland, freaking idiots. They're always going to be idiots. But if they don't, if Tate doesn't sign his contract by this time of training camp, I guarantee the Lions are going to go out there and get a free agent. They're going to probably get. I would like for them to get Brandon Sharif because he's a very good guard. So that's what I'm saying about that. I just don't like this whole situation. This is getting really out of hand.
DC.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna say this: how I feel about this. Players should get paid in the second round picks. I don't have an issue with it. if they guys go out there proving out on a consistent basis. But you got also too that some teams they overpay some of these players that should not be necessarily given. Like my man was just talking about, like I said, with the Cleveland situation with Deshaun Watson, guarantee all that money. When look what it got. And I used to love Deshaun Watson,
Mm-hmm.
but it's what it is, man. But I just think that second round players, yes, they deserve deserve to get paid. And I go with like the first 15, 16 of those guys. Those they show they on the consistency on the field and they play hard and they put up numbers, they put up winning games, they make an impact on the team. I have no problem with that. I really don't.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Beast Joy was, perfect for me. I mean, it's just like we can blame NIL, right? I mean, that's
how y'all bring NIL?
no, because it's so there's so many layers to this money and guaranteed and signing bonus and people coming out third year as a junior should have just stayed in college, making more money as a college. So if you can stay in college, right? You enter so let's say I enter the draft, 2025 draft. I get picked in the second round. I could have made, let's say, $4 million in college this season, which is a lot for a college kid. And they get pushed in front a contract in front of them saying, all right, we'll pay you $2 million. And then maybe next year, you'll get $2 million. And then the year after that, we can cut you and we don't lose anything. We don't have no strings attached. You're good for 2 years. You can, you're a young kid. You can come move to our city for 2 years, live here for 2 years, figure everything out, and then get cut. Right? So you can look at it that way, or you can look at it as, I'm going to stay where I know that I'm going to play. I know the coach. I know the people. I know the area. And I'm going to make double the money right now. Right? So whenever these teams are giving these second round picks, there are more than 32. Obviously, we all know this. There are more than 32 college teams that are willing to pay money to people, right? So some of these second round picks are going to have offers to go elsewhere and play for money, if not at their same school, right? So these guys are getting off money. So almost it's going to have to be the player association is going to have to set a rule that is not only benefiting the NFL, but competitive with the college slate of things as far as NIL. So, yeah, guaranteed money in the second round is definitely going to be a thing in the future. And like we've said before, if we can get on top of it now and not have to worry about our draft pick holding out, not signing a contract, because with this whole Shamar Stewart thing, Shamar Stewart can just not sign his contract, and then he can re-enter the draft next year, and the Bengals just wasted their first-round pick.
And that's the Bengals' fault.
All of these that's what I'm saying. They're not sending him a competitive offer. All of these second-round picks have leverage in the fact that they, A, can make money at school, and B, when they come to the NFL, they can say, I want X amount of dollars, or else I'm just going to wipe my hands clean and I'll try again next year.
Well, with the Bengals, it's not that they're not giving him a competitive offer. They're trying to put some damn language in there to where if he screws up or something in the first...
which is making it an uncompetitive offer, which is making it a reason for him to stay away. That's what's making it uncompetitive, right? Because everybody else, the competition is guaranteed. They're putting in language that is making his contract below competition level compensation. That's why he's saying, no, I'm going to just wait and he can literally just wait it out. I don't know if he was a junior and still has college eligibility.
Yeah.
But if he still has eligibility, he can go back and play college football, and then he can just say, "Oh, try again next year. I was a first-round pick last year. Let me go and build onto my resume."
He's got to go through some legal. He's got to go through some legal hoops to go back to college. Though.
But that's the thing. Like Cleveland, Cincinnati, they try to do shit that is not normal, and they fuck it up for everybody.
Y'all, hey, listen, I don't fuck with Ohio teams. I know you're trying to throw that bitch, killer. I know who you're going with. I already know.
All them damn Ohio teams.
Oh, hey, there is something there.
Yes, I'm a peacock, Captain. You got to let me fly on this one.
The Ohio teams suck, yes, but at the end of the day, they gave Carson Swearinger a fully guaranteed contract. The Texans did it too.
Yeah.
The Texans gave Higgins a fully guaranteed contract.
Yo, I ain't saying shit about Houston, though.
These guys,
they suck too.
These guys are going to ask for what they want, and if they don't get what they want, the NFL is going to find out really quick that they don't have a lot of leverage now that the college has the ability to pay this NIL money. And that's
the reason why we're not pointing at Houston as much is because Cincinnati and Cleveland do it over and over and over, keep making this shit.
Hey, I don't go
two terrible. Well, Cincinnati, and Cleveland, they just when it comes to their franchise, when it comes to signing players and they've been atrocious for years. Let's just put it that way. They've been atrocious for years. And then when they do actually sign somebody, then you overpay them and they don't do anything.
Yeah,
they don't.
Exactly.
Fact of the matter is, yeah, they both suck. They did that, but it got done, right? And I'll bet you those draft picks that got that opportunity, they could not have ran to the table faster to sign that pick. And I'll tell you what, the NFL has got another thing coming if they don't think these kids loaded with, these young men loaded with agents, loaded with all this knowledge aren't going to come in here and ask for the same thing. I think they got another thing coming. Within the next coming years, I wouldn't be surprised if the first 3 or 4 rounds are all fully guaranteed, just not 4 years, not 3 years. Maybe the 4th round is a first year's fully guaranteed team option. This is all for the player association. The reason why the first round is fully guaranteed is because that's what the player association deemed necessary for all their incoming rookies. Now, with the NIL and everything changing, next time they meet to do the player association, the set of rules and the league guidelines that the owners and the player association has to agree on, I guarantee you there's going to be some kind of language guaranteeing at least 2 guaranteed years for maybe the 2nd, maybe even 3rd round picks. It's going to be a topic of discussion in the future.
That's a good point.
That is bullshit, because then what's the point and incentive of being a 1st round pick?
That's a good point. That's bullshit.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying? What's
back
the
to
point
here.
of being a 1st round pick if I'm picked in the 1st round or the 4th round, I get the same amount. So you know what? I might as well.
It's not the same amount because first round picks is 4 to 5 years.
No, it's not
Second
going
round
to
picks
be.
is 2 years. That's the big difference. You
That's
can't
the
guarantee
ignorance.
something 4 or
That's
5
the
years.
ignorance that the average fan would have, is saying that they would
I'm not
make.
ignorant, bro. I'm not ignorant.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if they have a 4th round guarantee, then it's not going to be 4 years like with a team option that the 1st round has. So 2nd year, the 2nd round doesn't have that 5th year option. There are tiers to each round as of now, and I guarantee you that there are going to be tiers further down the list as we go on, because the NFL needs to compete with the NCAA and the money that they have floating around. Because if a donor, a very rich donor, wants to see their team win a national championship, you don't think they're going to give a lot of money while they can before they start putting regulations on this? They're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, there is no baseline regulation. So the NFL needs to get ahead of it before NIL takes over and raises everything.
I agree with Ray on that. I agree with that.
Yeah, and you know what's going to happen too. This is why I say it's the NIL, because when they make the money in college, there's no hunger anymore for these players. Unless you're one of the best players in the country, the rest of the players are like, well, I got mine. I don't care. And even if I get drafted by the NFL, I'll get that too. And then they're going to be playing half-ass because they don't have the hunger for the game because you're not making them work for it. You're not making them work for it. Mm-hmm. So that's why we got football being ass now, really, because you might as well be flag football. That's why you're going to take all the defense out, give all the money to these players. I mean, we can go out there. I'll tell you what, let's get a team together, all of us, and let's go out there and get some NIL money and then get into the NFL and just get some more NFL
Hell
money.
no, I ain't going out there and get hit. I'm old. I'm about 36 years old. I'm going to
Hey,
be
there's career bench people. I know there's career bench people.
Money talks, even if I can't walk, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't expect another answer from Ohio Softer.
Oh, here we go with that bullshit. See, I got hit by a car. I blew my knee out. I know how that shit feel. Go through.
Ohio who?
Yeah, you go.
Ohio who? Ohio who?
Soft.
Michigan State down there. When the last time y'all went a Big Ten championship?
No, that's your partner. You guys always shake hands against us.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Because we can't beat them. So let's join together.
I'm just trying to figure out how did that school in Columbus lost to a team they didn't have a quarterback?
Because they suck.
Can we say we got a college football show coming up? We
overrated your shoot.
It's about that time, where we say our goodbyes. We ain't about to do this all night. I swear to God, we ain't. When we just won a national motherfucking championship, we ain't about to do all that for real.
It's an indictment. I know we're talking NFL, but it is an indictment on y'all because of the simple fact y'all lost to a team that didn't even have a quarterback.
Here we
go. Y'all lost to us too.
Yeah, we did.
And on top of that, they had to expand the playoffs for Ohio State to even make it because they lost.
Is that why? The playoffs was expanded just for us, right? I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna leave it on that. I'm gonna leave it on.
Yep.
We the reason why I got to say
yo ass
fuck out of here.
Damn, no 10-2
team. Black him out.
Alabama didn't even make a man.
Man, I don't like
Alabama lost to fucking Michigan by how many points did they got them? Anyways,
Alabama got something in common. Both of y'all
Listen. I respect Michigan, even though I'm a state fan. I respect Michigan, but that team in Columbus down there, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all don't think y'all deserve a national championship.
A bullshit.
Yeah.
Very fortunate. But then, hold on, y'all got held to 10 points at y'all crib. 10 points.
I appreciate the people that's watching right now.
Hold on. And on top of that, even when Michigan State lost to Michigan, we ain't doing this. We scored more points than y'all, even though we lost to Michigan.
Listen, we got a college football show coming out. I can't wait to start. You feel me? He's gonna be here by starting in this month. We're gonna hit all these topics.
That's why nobody's really certain.
I'm glad your mic started working, DC, when you started talking about Ohio State, because you was like real. You just start working perfectly clear when you started talking about Michigan. That's what we happens on this. I'm just saying. That's fine. Appreciate everybody watching, man. Before we head out, man, I'm letting everybody know where they can find him at.
That's what happens when you're on a basically Lion show and you have nothing to do but be an Ohio State fan.
I created this shit, but anyway.
Hey, so I got to ask something before we probably jump out of here. It's a topic I wanted to kind of discuss right quick. It's been on my mind. It's about the top 10 quarterbacks in the league right now. Who do y'all think? Who is y'all top 10 quarterbacks as of right now?
Just do top
Can we
three.
shorten it?
Top three
Can we
quarters.
shorten it to 5?
Yeah, like I said,
Let's
give
do
me top
1 to
three.
5. Let's do 1 to 5. Let's do 1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay, easy. I'll go real quick.
Oh, let me put you on a big screen.
Sorry, guys. Patrick's not in there. We got Lamar. We got
He's your number one. He's your number one, or you just who's your number 1 to 5?
Lamar, easily. I think Todd Monken has unlocked the code for him. I think he's only going to get better. Lamar, Josh. Oh, I got Burrow. I got Jaden. And
You got a rookie quarterback. Your secondary. Whoa, go ahead.
Yeah, come on.
Jaden and
That's his list. Leave him alone.
I'd probably go Patrick, but my thought process is telling me Hurts. But I'm not a big Hurts fan with the 18 touchdowns and the 2,800 yards and all that nonsense. He played well in the playoffs. I'll give him that. Right? So the NFL is a what have you done for me lately? And Hurts lately, the latest thing that happened is Hurts went off in the Super Bowl and Mahomes went home a loser. So I'll put Hurts at 5 and Mahomes at 5B.
Be still.
People are gonna not like my list either, but that's okay. I don't really give a fuck.
Hey, that's what gets the views, baby.
That's right.
Honest opinions.
So
Honest opinions beat out all this. We don't want to hear the same shit everybody else says.
if I'm going by last year's performance, okay, stats and everything, if I'm going by last year, all right, I got Joe Burrow number 1 because he led the league in passing yards and touchdowns, and he was what, number 4 in completion percentage. So he's number 1. Number 2, or 1A as I call it, you're really gonna love this, Jared Goff.
My boy B. Skrilla, that's my fucking quarterback, baby.
Jared Goff last year was number 2 in passing yards, number 2 in completion rating. Let's see, number 2 in quarterback rating, and number 4 in touchdown passes. And that's above all those quarterbacks that Ray had. Then my number 3 is Baker Mayfield. Oh, yeah. Baker was playing good last year.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake,
Baker
baby.
was playing good last year. Shake and bake, baby. He was playing real good last year. Then comes Lamar Jackson at number 4. He's always extraordinary. You got to put him in there even if he ain't doing shit. You know, if his team ain't doing nothing, you always got to put Lamar in there because it's Lamar freaking Jackson. And then at 5, I got Sam Darnold. Believe it or not.
All right.
I can't go with
Sam
you on that
Darnold,
one.
hold up. Sam Darnold.
Oh, now you can't speak English.
Sam Darnold was
my
5th
God.
in yards. He didn't have a really good completion percentage. We're going to go away from that one, but he was 6th in quarterback rating, and he was 5th in touchdowns.
He had the best wide receiver in football.
His number 5 is Kevin O'Connell.
You really said Sam Darnold? Sam Darnold for real, B. Skrilla.
Yeah.
But I don't believe you.
I love this. I love it, B. Stroller, because you know what? I love Baker Mayfield. It's the first time that he threw for over 40, but he has never thrown for over 30 before that, right?
He had a really good year last year.
Very volatile, but based on 2024, Baker was balling. Baker was absolutely balling. New offensive coordinator is going to be something different. I think Liam Cohen is good. I think he's good. And that's
Sam Darnold.
brings me to Jared Goff. I love Jared Goff. I think losing his center and an offensive coordinator is a lot. I really think it's a lot. And Jared Goff is a tell me what to do quarterback. He's not somebody that's going to switch. And
don't say that. Don't say
know,
you didn't watch the Netflix quarterback,
I
did you?
say that with
Because
a
he
lot
was
of
calling plays in that huddle.
There are a lot of people in the NFL. I listen to a lot of people on Sirius and a lot of people that have been in the NFL, Pat Kerwin, all those guys. He is not somebody that is going to be able to get in there and re-scheme something. He's somebody that needs to be told what to do, given
You're wrong. You're just wrong.
No,
Well, help make the offense.
Let me finish.
And like you said, it's a quarterback. But you said wrong.
So
I'm not
he needs somebody who's going to. He needs somebody who needs structure.
Let him finish, right? I mean, let him finish, man. Let him finish.
He needs structure. That's the end of the day, right? McVay saw something. There's a reason why he got rid of him for somebody that was older than him. McVay needed somebody that was able to do something when the play broke down and everybody said, oh shit, now what? We saw 4 interceptions from Goff in prime time in the playoffs. We saw 5 interceptions in a game that they still won by the hair of their nuts. Excuse my language. Listen to me. He needs structure. It is so obvious. We need to take off the Detroit fan cap and look with our football eyes. He needs structure. There's a reason why McVay, one of the best offensive teams, just got rid of him. Just tossed him to the curb. And then he threw extra first round picks to Matt Stafford. And guess what happened?
Let me tell you, he was fucking with his wife. You feel me?
He won a Super Bowl.
Yo, you feel me?
Stafford has a ring, and not with the Lions because McVay saw something that Stafford had that Goff doesn't. And that's end of story. It's clear.
Who gives a damn? Not everybody's Lamar Jackson either.
We are sitting here in our basement, back porch, wherever we are, talking about these guys who are making decisions. And McVay is one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. He has a coaching tree that is ridiculous.
I don't give a damn. Goff wasn't the quarterback. That's nothing to do with anything.
Fine. And that is the homer in you, and that's fine.
That's not.
Riggs, go ahead with your top 5.
I'm not even the biggest golf fan, but what you just spit, it was bullshit. My top 5, gotta go with Mahomes because all he does is go to Super Bowls. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Burrow. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. And my number 5, he's gone to 2 out of the last 3 Super Bowls and is 1-1 in those Super Bowls. Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
That's a safe one.
Okay.
That's a safe one.
Rich, I'm with you, Rich. I'm with you with your top 4. You feel me? But I gotta throw my man Goff at 5, man.
I go by my Super Bowl wins, man. So that's why I got to put Jalen Hurts up there.
Super Bowl wins are a team
that's my
sport,
quarterback, man.
I hate that's the worst thing I hate about when people explain on quarterbacks is Super Bowl wins. Ain't got shit to do with the quarterback individually.
Nope.
It's a team sport. Nope. They win the Super Bowl.
Ben Roethlisberger did not win 2 Super Bowls by himself. He had a great freaking defense.
No quarterbacks won the Super Bowls by themselves.
Trent Dilfer.
Bandit, go with your top 5.
I'm the same top 4 as Rich, but Goff my number 5, man. I got room to go.
Okay.
Go for it, DC.
Go ahead, DC. Why you starting?
Number 1.
Your first day.
No, number 1, Jalen Hurts. Number 1, Jalen Hurts. And the reason why I say Jalen Hurts is number 1 because this man won a Super Bowl. On top of that, he has beaten in both Super Bowls he played against Patrick Mahomes. He outplayed him both of those games. Both of them.
That's fair.
He outplayed both. And matter of fact, and they played each other in the regular season on the Monday nighter, I believe. Even though Jalen Hurts did not have his best game, and he still went into Kansas City Arrowhead and won that game. Also, he has beaten.
I must say one thing. Also, what people fail to realize, and we heard all year last year was Saquon got shut down in the Super Bowl. They won that game because of Hurts.
Well, that was in the Super Bowl, but he got him to the Super Bowl. Don't push that out. Jalen Hurts didn't do it. Saquon did it. Jalen Hurts just patched up stuff.
Got shut down. Jalen stepped up.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he decided to put all their chips in a.
And everybody was keen on Saquon, and this is third, but Jalen Hurts got the job done. People didn't call and rat him off and all that, and Jalen Hurts got the job done. He got him a Super Bowl. He got his Super Bowl MVP. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. Let me go up and finish my number 1. Remember, Jalen Hurts has beaten Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts has beaten Josh Allen. Jalen Hurts has beaten Joe Burrow. Those quarterbacks that's been people had them ahead of Jalen Hurts. He has beaten those quarterbacks. So I just wanted to let you know that. Number 2, Josh Allen. MVP.
Oh, man, this Green Bay fan, man. Here we go. Go ahead. My bad, bro. Get that comment up. My bad.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen, number 2. The reason why he got an MVP, he carried this team on his back, and he played well against the Kansas City Chiefs. And even though they lost the game, he wasn't the reason why they lost it. If you really look at it, 3 out of the 4 meetings that they met each other in the playoffs, Josh Allen has played well. The very first time that Josh Allen met with Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs was back in 2021 or 2020. He didn't play well, but the other 3 those games, he has played very well.
Oh,
period.
Oh God!
Period.
Oh God! You feel me?
We don't need to do the other 4. We don't need to do the other 4. We don't need to do the other 4. Yo, Jalen Hurts is a shit.
Done. Dunk on him. Yeah, that's funny.
Dunk on him. Throw him back.
Hey, but shout out to my boy, man. Listen, he be on all the comments, man. He a big Packers fan, man.
Yeah.
I would love to get you on the show one day, bro, for real, man.
He's scared. They never want to come on nobody's show unless it's their own show.
Come on.
No, let him come in. Let him come in. We work with all football fans here.
Robert, we can be friends. I mean, I don't like the Packers that much, but we can be friends.
Yeah, we
he
were.
Said, LOL, don't cry, bro. You guys were supposed to win it all.
Hey, what did Green Bay do last year?
Fool's Gold Lions. Fool's Gold Lions. I like it.
Also, our freaking defense was injured. We had B. Strilla, Bandit, and Richard on the freaking defensive line.
And I was shutting shit down that corner. I was shutting shit down like Vildor. I'm just
No, you were looking like Vildor get off the football off the damn helmet.
Vildor. Yeah, it was not a greatest moment for the Lions in that game. I mean, Green Bay fans have said that we're only going to win 8 games this year from that show that they're on with Robert, by the way.
Oh, he on the show. Oh, so he's got a show. He's got next Tuesday, bro. We gotta get you on here, bro.
He's on a Green Bay Packers show where he brings other people in there from the NFC North and then tries this. They got a guy named John Dorn. He's a troll. He just says, "Oh, shame on Lions." That's
Go ahead with your list. You was at 2, DC.
Yeah.
Go ahead, DC, bro.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Hey, I just lost connection for a second. But
pay that Wi-Fi bill. Go ahead, you cool.
Like I said, Josh Allen number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow. And number 5 is gonna be tough. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take Lamar Jackson out of the top 5. I'm gonna have to take him out.
Whoa!
No. The reason why.
Oh, you Lamar the quarterback, people.
No, I'm not a Lamar hater. I think Lamar is a great player, but the problem with Lamar Jackson when it comes to I've seen it in some regular season games and I've seen it in playoffs too many times. Lamar Jackson, when it comes to bigger games and bigger moments, he doesn't show up. He He can put all those stats, all those numbers. Yes, he's 2-time MVP. He is. But when you had opportunities to get to the Super Bowl, when you had opportunities to get there, when they got you a running back, it's a team game. Yes, but
just got that 2-point conversion. We were talking something totally different.
But see, yeah, it's a team game. But Lamar can't turn the ball over either. Lamar can't turn the ball over in crucial moments. So I can't put him in. I can't put him number 5. And I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you who's number 5. And I'm gonna have to agree with Bandit. I'm gonna go with Jared Goff.
All right, I accept that.
So I got Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Robbie in this.
Joe Burrow and
hey, DC though.
And then Jared Goff.
Yeah, you got Jared Goff.
I like it.
You say that about DC. You say that about Lamar, but Josh Allen's the same quarterback. He doesn't.
No, he's not.
Big game.
No. That's not true.
No.
That's not true. No. That's not true.
Lamar, just like Bandit said, if that dude didn't drop that damn conversion, it'd be a whole different situation now.
But hold on. Remember, Josh. Hold on. Josh Allen. Look at the numbers that Josh Allen, especially in the AFC Championship game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen was the reason why they lost that game. His defense, and remember in that divisional round a couple years ago when that 13 seconds left when they left on, Josh Allen played very well. Look at the year before that. Josh Allen played very well. Josh Allen played very well when they come into the playoffs. His defenses let him down. That's what's always been the problem. His defense let him down. Josh Allen can't go out there and play defense as well. But you cannot, as Lamar Jackson, you cannot sit up here and turn the ball over in critical moments and teams scored off turnovers. That's the problem. Lamar Jackson turned the ball over in playoff crucial moments, and that's why he has not gotten to the Super Bowl. He had opportunities in the AFC Championship game against the Kansas City Chiefs. You're at home, the number 1 seed, and you was in range, but you turned the ball over in crucial moments. Ain't like Kansas City played very well in that game because they really didn't. Their defense was the reason why they won that game. So Lamar Jackson had opportunities to get to the Super Bowl. I want to see Lamar Jackson win. I want him to win the Super Bowl. I like Lamar Jackson, but until then, he has to prove that he needs to win in bigger games. I can't fault Josh Allen for what I can't fault Josh Allen. It's not like Josh Allen going out there talking about.
But you brought Lamar Jackson.
The reason why I can't fault Josh Allen because Josh Allen is doing what he's supposed to do. He's not going out there turning the ball over and getting the ball. His defense is the one that keeps giving up plays.
As Lamar Jackson, if my OC would say, "Hey, hand the ball off to fucking Mark Henry for the fucking second half of this game." Except for doing two bullshit that everything would be changed. So you can't put it all on Lamar Jackson, bro. When you got an offensive coordinator calling plays and may put him in that.
Yeah, but you can't turn the ball over.
That ain't the offensive coordinator's fault.
You can't turn the ball over though, man. Just in this past playoff game where Baltimore played Buffalo in Buffalo, Lamar Jackson turned the ball over. He turned the ball over 2 or 3 times in that game. You can't not turn the ball over when you have possessions and you on the road in a hostile environment. You can't do that. You can't. You're in the playoffs. You're one and done. You can't turn. Yeah. Josh Allen. No, he does not. No, he does not.
Hey,
no, he does not.
I'm the righteous Packer fan, and I'm agreeing with him.
No.
Either of them have a Super Bowl ring. I mean, and I'm not judging them by that either, but I mean, Lamar had better stats.
Lamar may have better stats, but why is Josh Allen got MVP though? Why Josh Allen got MVP?
There was a narrative in the league that wanted Josh Allen to get an MVP. The dude had 41 touchdowns passing.
I'm gonna tell you why Josh Allen got MVP. Josh Allen nobody was not expect the Buffalo Bills.
That's Aaron Rodgers. Like whenever he went back to back 10-1 touchdown to INT ratio. Are you joking me? And 800 rushing yards. 800 rushing yards? What are we talking about?
But Josh Allen, hold on. Josh Allen, you tell me, going into last season when they end up traded Stephon Diggs, when you end up losing when you lose Gabe Davis and those guys, and nobody was not expect the Buffalo Bills to be the number 2 seed in the AFC. Nobody was not expect that at all. Everybody expected Kansas City, Baltimore, probably Cincinnati. Nobody was not expecting Buffalo to do what they did as a number 2 seed. And remember, Buffalo was the only team that beat the Lions and they beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season. And they was both number 1 seeds. And Josh Allen carried this team offensively on his back.
Because they're Cancun. 1, 2, 3.
Last one.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. I'm talking stats. I'm talking Allen versus Jackson.
I got a stat that's going to shut this whole narrative down.
Rich, last comment we got in the show. Go ahead, Rich. Last comment.
Josh Allen has 25 touchdowns to 4 picks. Lamar has 10 touchdowns to 7 picks.
What are we talking about? Thank you. What are we talking about?
Playoffs, right?
Playoffs.
They don't do the MVP. They don't do the MVP for playoffs. The MVP is voted for.
What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me?
I'm not talking about playoffs. I'm talking about Lamar versus Josh. This is not about playoffs. This is not about any of that. And yes, neither of them have a ring. Great. Josh Allen got to the AFC Championship. Wonderful. But it's 1, 2, 3 Cancun, just like Lamar. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But we can't say. But we can't say Josh Allen. We can't say Josh Allen was the reason why Buffalo lost that game. He wasn't the reason. His defense was the reason why they lost those games. The defense can't stop anybody.
The reason why Baltimore lost in the playoffs is because they forgot how to run the ball.
Thank you.
And they turned the ball off. And they turned the ball over to
my hairline forgot to grow right here. It's the same thing.
Harbaugh, blame it on Munkin, blame it on Lamar, blame it on whoever you want. At the end of the day, Lamar is a better quarterback than Jackson. And Jackson needed to get his, and he got his twice. And now they needed Allen to get his, right? And I just remember I said Lamar's a better quarterback than Jackson. It was Lamar's a better quarterback than Allen, right? Allen got his. Lamar has 2. They couldn't give Lamar a third without giving Allen his. It's a narrative. It happens all the time.
It
doesn't happen, but it does. And
I got to work in the morning.
Josh Allen is a better quarterback in the playoffs.
We can argue this next week.
Thank you.
We can argue this next week.
0 rings, 0-0.
We can argue this next week.
I guarantee Josh Allen
0-0. 0-0.
I appreciate everybody came to watch. I lost control of this show was shit. I ain't gonna lie. This show was shit for real. If y'all hit that goddamn subscribe button on this one, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. For real. We hit whoop. Like for real. But no, I do appreciate everybody that came out and watched, man. Do us a favor, man. Please hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on X and send a friend request to us on Facebook, man. We appreciate that. And hit that like button. You feel me? Share it with a friend. We know before we do when we head out, man, we'll let everybody know where they can find them out. DC, man, I would love to have you on Detroit. What up, though? This Friday, man. I got a couple Piston topics I'd like to talk to you about. But let everybody know where you can find you at. Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here. But yeah, you can find me. You can find me on Instagram, Daryl Simpson 1988. You can find me on Facebook, DC Christopher. Also, you can find me on D313XP on the YouTube channel, and also you can then also find me on Dynasty Sports Network, DSN Detroit on YouTube channel as well, man. So very appreciate y'all having me on here. I'm definitely going to try to make it through on Friday, man, on the show, man. Very appreciate y'all guys.
You said, why would you subscribe to the Detroit page? Because we the motherfucking shit. What you talking about? What up, though? Anyway, B Skrilla, man. Let them know where they can find you at, bro.
You can find me on my original podcast with my 2 dudes, Jay and Nate the Great. One Ass Cheek, 3 Toes. It's on Sundays right now at 4 p.m. It'll change over the first week in August to Tuesday at 8. I am also on National Streaming Sports Network, Prim and Proper Sports with Sonia Pearson, and the Huddle Sports Network. So, I make appearances on Huddle Sports Network. That's where Rob is from, by the way. So, yeah, I'm there.
For sure, man. For sure.
We're on YouTube and X and Instagram and on TikTok.
Ray, man, you know it's always a pleasure having you here, man. You know you one of the original on here.
Ray.
Let them know where they can find you at, man.
Yo, man,
the Pittsburgh Steelers.
you can find me anywhere that they're arguing about football. Duh. But for real though, we got a special visitor. I don't know if y'all can see. Look, I got my deer. She chilling. She wants some bread.
What?
You got a deer?
Hold on.
That
Hold on.
fucking Bambi?
Huh?
Hold on.
You got
hold
a
on.
fucking? Is that fucking Bambi?
Nah, this
It's
is Brenda.
Bambi.
Her name Brenda.
Brenda
Brenda.
had a.
She come right to the window.
baby.
She heard me arguing with Rich, and she said, "Let me come give him some backup." So, Brenda's my girl. He's here, right? Rich has got a bat. I got a deer. I mean,
What?
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
hey, ask her if her favorite team is the Bucks.
Brenda, you like the Bucks? Hell no. No, but for real though, you can find me at GG3 Bets Fantasy. You can find me here arguing with Rich always. Me and Rich, we love to argue. It's just fun. It's all love. We got Bistro. The first time I did a show with you, I had a great time. Thank you. Bandit, always.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Always. Like I said, find me, Blitz Sports Media, always writing. And then, yeah, How to Stay Sports. He's got his edibles. I got
That's
mine.
Rob.
I got mine too. It's all good. You know what I mean?
Might go pick up the pack and then I'm like,
all day long. Appreciate. Hey, Steeler fan. What the hell, man? Let's go. All right. GG3 Bets Fantasy. Give it a follow, right? Let's talk ball. Me and you, we could be doing the same thing, just on a different night, because Tuesdays are Detroit Fan Report. Make sure we subscribe, right? All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
for sure. Mr. Michigan himself.
Say no to drugs, kids. Be sober like me.
You need an egg in the frying pan.
Yeah.
Your brain on drugs, kids.
As he blows smoke into the camera.
Hey, this is a vape that is.
Nicotine's a drug, baby. It's the most consumed drug behind caffeine.
But
Get
guess
in on
what?
that.
It's legal. I could go to my store and get it. It's legal.
I can go to the store and get mine too, but go ahead, Rich. Let them know where they can find you.
Depends what state you live in. In my state, it's
That's
illegal. So,
Where you at,
anyways,
Texas?
Tennessee?
Oh, shit. You think everything would be legal in Tennessee?
Hey, only hell, moonshine ain't even legal.
That's a crime. That's a crime.
Y'all catch
against
me
the
on
state.
X, Riggs928, or any of these shows.
All of them. What you mean, any of them? You're on all of them.
Right.
That's what I said. Any of them. Any of them? All of them? I mean, what the hell? Do you not go to school? You don't know any, all at the same time?
Rick loves to fight with
I got Ohio education.
Rick likes
It's that Ohio soft education. You got
All
that
right, we ain't gonna do that. Anyways, it's your boy Bandit, man. I appreciate everybody that came out and watched it, man. Do us a favor, man. Please hit that subscribe button, man. Follow us, Detroit Fan Report on YouTube. Hit that add button. There's a friend on Facebook. Follow us on next, man. With that said, man, this has been another episode of the Offseason Show. We will be back here next week. You feel me? With that said, man, peace.